Okay, good morning. Saturday morning, August 29th, 7:26 a.m. Here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Eastern Daylight Time. Here's Street Light Observatory, Bryan, Texas. Central Daylight Time. And we got the false dawn showing up, but I brought this up to show you. Here's the Nibiru sun in the 24-hour single day column image above the sun once again. Like I was saying in an earlier vid, probably flip this 90 degrees to the left. This would show exactly where this thing is relative to the sun. The earth being out this way. It's between the earth and the sun. Here's Qatar again. Sun's getting ready to set out there. Here's the single day column image. Here it is up there, showing a little closer compared to the ones further north, or it could be the camera. This might have a different camera here in Qatar. There you see it ghosting out of the frame there. And here it is coming down here. There's Winter Haven, Florida. Something weird showing up here in the west, toward the west. West-southwest. Not sure what that is. Could be part of the far-reaching Nibiru Sun mini solar system. It's hard to really gain perspective on exactly where that is relative to. This is probably where it is. The sun, if you remember, the second sun from some of them Hong Kong shots, early dawn and Tierra del Sol. So that could well be some part of it out ahead. It's a solar system, it's got planets running around too, you know. Probably at different distances from the dwarf star. But we'll have to monitor that. This is Belgium. This is like the first time I've got a day that was clear out there since I started doing this. I guess they've been having some horrific cloudy weather anyway. But here you can see the winged object being projected out onto the edge of this fisheye lens, floating across the screen. Here's some of the debris field maybe that we were picking up yesterday. It's hard to say. This one looks like it's in motion along with the sun. Some of this other stuff may be just spots on the camera. Here's some more of it moving around. Here you see it ghosting across the screen here. And the single day column image, I'm not catching it here. But, yeah, nothing there, I don't think. Okay, here's Trenton, Maine. We were catching some good images of the orange ball there yesterday, I believe. Here it comes, rolling through the screen. Let me stop it. There's the dot or the spot we've been monitoring. It looks like there's one here too, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so 10-minute roll. First appeared at 7:07 Eastern Daylight Time. The sunrise is a little bit prior to that. Here we have a nice image here down here from yesterday's summary of the single column images. Showing pretty big there. Excuse me. So we'll click it, roll it through. Okay, that's the first image, 7:07. Might as well blow it up. What the heck? Okay, there's 200%. Excuse me. I actually see it better at a lower zoom. I had it on 125. That's normally what I record these at. Yeah. Just try to zoom in through all these sky cams, see what we catch. I'm getting some very strange images here in Sonita, Arizona. And this looks like real time and all that. I don't think they're messing around or anything. This would be the moon setting in the west, but somehow it's illuminating the Nibiru sun, it would appear. And we're picking up an image out here. It's being projected. I know that sounds crazy, but if you think about it, the sun's over here and it was illuminating it out yonder way. So this is almost equidistant between the moon, the object, and the sun. So it's not out of the question that the moon could be illuminating it. Because remember, it's a brown dwarf star. It doesn't shed any of its own visible light. Anytime it gets near an illuminated body, it gets lit up. Somehow it looks like the moon's doing it. Because the moon's just redirecting reflected sunlight. The moon's been pretty bright of late. So there you have that. It's pretty crazy. It looks like got some of the same features here. The spots and so forth. We'll have to definitely monitor this situation. Whoa, we're picking it up here too in New Mexico. Same deal. There you got it. That's definitely it. Look at the... We'll stop it. First appearing at 5:38 Mountain Daylight Time. The moon setting in the west. There's the spot. And it's orange, so it tells me it's the brown dwarf. It's not a reflection of the moon. But it's possible. It's possible. It's pretty crazy. But like I said, the sun was here. The object's here, and it's clearly, I think it's moving closer toward the south, relatively speaking, for these images' sake anyway. So it's pretty much equidistant between the moon and the sun. So it's not out of the question, like I said, that the moon could be doing this. Here we have it in Italy. It's just past midday there, it looks like. There it is, ghosting across. We got our friend, one of the bees, popping into the shot. It must be near a beehive. Excuse me. There it is, ghosting down through the spread shot. Okay, further west we go. From those last two shots where I showed you the orange ball coming out from illumination of the moon. Further west you get, here we are at Tierra del Sol. It's also showing signs of wanting to pop out and show itself. This is what I'm talking about. So you say the sun's coming up here. I think this is the Nibiru sun right here. There's the moon. It's not out of the question. The moon's illuminating this object, and somehow it's getting picked up by the fishtail lens. Here we have it here. Excuse me, yesterday's single column image. There's Wilton, New York. It's like they got a little water on the lens maybe. Nothing really showing up in those two shots, but we caught it in a single image column right around the same spot as usual, around the noon and 1 o'clock hour. Here's Grumpy Moose. Still got, I like saying that name. Anchorage, Alaska. It's still showing the Aurora Borealis. And I was checking this out. Object in the south. And I don't know if you can still see them, but we still got huge, deep, dark magnetic field lines here showing up. There's a single day column image. I think this is it up here. This is probably this mountain right here. That's what I'm thinking. Or this mountain. But anyway, I pulled up Stellarium just to check out this object in the south to make sure. And you can see it's the moon. I got Anchorage, Alaska pulled up for the location window. There's the south. There's the moon setting. Here we're catching it real good again up in Cambridge, Massachusetts. See it rolling through the screen. Here's where we're getting the south to north roll, it looks like to me. See how the spot starts down here and rolls. And there's that 30-degree angle, but that could also have something to do with the way this fishtail lens is representing the object. That's pretty cool, folks. I think this is where we caught the best images of it yesterday as well. Wow. Clearly the dot. The sun doesn't have a dot like that. I mean, it's got coronal holes, but they're not defined like that. And then doesn't rotate that quickly. So this is obviously, to me, obviously, excuse me, the Nibiru sun being projected here. I wanted to point out one thing. Tierra del Sol, I think I mentioned yesterday when we were looking at the objects around the sun, that what the heck is that? This global, this looks like a globe or a sphere. Well, I just wanted to show you that it looks, I noticed it again later last evening. Looks like it's just a spot on the lens, that's all. It's staying in the same spot, it's not going anywhere. We'll be getting the false sunrise down here pretty soon. I'm going to run out of room on this vid, so I'll have to start another one shortly. There's the Nibiru sun, looks like to me. Here's Lancaster, PA. Cross state for me. I'm in Pittsburgh. You can see it showing up pretty good here. The orange ball. We've got a lot of topography and all that to deal with. Not a nice straight horizon, clean horizon, but you can see it here. I mean, there's the spot showing up. Here's Pontotoc, Texas. Cloudy. But cut a nice image yesterday in the single column. Static image shots. Yeah, I'm getting about halfway through these sky cams per 15-minute vid, so thanks for watching. Bear with me. We've got about another minute left here. There's Overguard, Arizona. Much different topography there. We're not catching the orange ball being illuminated by the moon here. I'm not completely sold on that, but it's not out of the question, and I'm leaning toward the fact that those last two ones we saw are in fact the Nibiru sun. Here it is showing up here in the single column image. So once again, here's the image in question, Tierra del Sol. The orange ball showing up here being illuminated by the moon. And in New Mexico, same deal. There it is there, that's showing up good. And last but certainly not least, I got 10 seconds left. Here's the orange ball showing up being illuminated by the moon in Grasslands Observatory, Soinita, Arizona. Catch you in a minute on another vid.